Alright everyone, so good afternoon. It's 1 in the afternoon and I've been quite tired today. I think it's because I got home quite late yesterday from the dinner/date and things went well. They did. We sat and talked a lot and yeah, we got along quite well actually. It wasn't anything romantic or anything, but still we had a nice time together. We discussed our life stories and such, and yeah, we have a few things in similar. He's much more of a logical man than I am, and man, of course, but yeah, so yeah, things were great. And I've run in the forest for 1 hour, and I've done some spinning as well. 90 minutes. So I've extra 2.5 hours today. And I felt really tired this morning. So I didn't start running until it was after 9. And if you know me, it's quite late. But I got home at 10:30 yesterday, so I fell asleep after 10 as well, so things just got delayed. And today is the Treecko Community Day in Pokemon Go. It's not any interesting Pokemon really, but still. I'm going to get down in downtown and play for at least 2 hours, I believe. I'm going with another trans girl, so we're going to get together. I'm not that eager to get that many shinies, but I'll probably get a few as well, anyway. I have a great ability to get concealer everywhere, or foundation everywhere where I shouldn't get it, but that's me. The dorky, trendy idiot who always clanks down on myself. And I haven't heard anything from the trans person who I argued about ethics in athletics with transgender genetics. So we just have to see about that. But I still hold my opinion that transgender athletes should be allowed to compete with cisgender athletes as long as they meet the requirements that the IAAF, the International Athletic Association Federation, has put up, and the IOK, the International Olympic Committee. And as long as you fulfill those criteria, you should be allowed to compete in athletics if you're trans. And I mean, I checked the qualifications times for in athletics, and I can say that there are very few trans and cis athletes that will have a shot at making the Olympics, because the national record in Sweden for the marathon is slower than the qualification time. So we won't be sending any female marathon runners to the Olympics anytime soon. I mean, my personal best is 2:38, but the qualification time for women is 2:28. And I would probably, with the right amount of training and such, I could probably push it down to the 2:40s again, but I don't think that I could ever run below 2:30 as I am now. I think there was some woman who didn't put an effort in the marathon, but I don't think anything ever came out of it. I know a Swedish steeplechase runner, Mustafa Mohammed, also tried his luck in a marathon, but he didn't qualify either, I believe. The men's time is like 2:15 or so, I believe, and yeah, I think the only one who's ran that fast is Kjell Erik Ståhl, and that was like 40 years ago. Sweden had quite good runners in the 1970s and 80s. For example, they had a very talented young man named Hans Segerfeldt who competed for IFK Helsingborg, actually. And he ran the 10 kilometers in under 30 minutes when he was 19, I believe, and that is a tremendous effort. That you can't replicate with any of the Swedish athletes today. I think Napoleon Solomon is 1 year younger than I. I met him at the national championships once at 5,000 meters. I think he was close to running sub 30, but he didn't do it, I believe. And yeah, my personal best at the 10,000 meters is 32 for 43. So I'm quite away from running sub 30, and now I could probably just barely push under 39 if I put in an effort. I think that I could probably top myself to go down below 37. But then I would need to start putting a much higher strain on my body. With fartlek and intervals again. And I am very prone to injuries, unfortunately. So that's why I'm not doing any really high intensity running. I lull around in 5:30 per kilometer pace. Today I average about 5. And it felt very slow. A few days ago, actually, ran sub 4 on 7 kilometers. But that was a fluke. And I felt quite sore these last few days after I ran so fast. I mean, I know that I can probably make a comeback in athletics if I want to, but as I've said before, I want to compete as a woman. And that won't be able to happen until next year when I've changed my legal sex. Because when you're trans and you're going to compete with cis men, you really don't stand a chance. I mean, I notice the decline that I've had in my running, considering that I've been quite active now these last few months. I can tell how much I've lost compared to when I was actually competing in running. But that's alright. You can't... I mean, you have to follow your dreams, and my dreams was to transition. And I kept it up just because I wanted to focus on my running career first. But when that didn't pan out, I decided, let's go on hormones. So that's why I started taking hormones in January 2014. Because I ended my running career in December 2013. So what would I give if I could live where you are? What would I pay to stay here beside you? What would I give to see you smiling at me? Now there's a dream, now there's a goal, there's this need I can never control. But I can see I'll never be part of your world. What would I give if I could live out of its waters? What would I pay to spend the day warm on the sand? I bet you on land they understand what they don't recommend their kids. I'm ready to know what do people know. To ask my questions and get some answers. What's a fire and why does it? What's the word? Burn. When's it my turn? Wouldn't I love to explore, but you're up above, out of the sea. Wish I could be part of your world. So that was me singing part of your world with my lousy singing voice. So bye for this video.